attend to the issue, whatever that they're asking. So yeah, overcoming objection is depending on what kind of objection do you have. Okay, the whole lot of you, can you share with me one objection that you have? I'll try to see how do I overcome it. Anyone? If you guys don't have objection, that means you guys are all millionaires already. You have sold a lot already. Too expensive. Okay, so how do you counter that, Kak Mona Lisa? It's too expensive.
If you say it's too expensive, does your health is very
So you bang it on their health.
yeah.
In some way. But again, people can get very get affected by how you say or what you say. What are you saying? Get it? People can get offended by that. Anybody else? I would say, I would counter that with, so what is not expensive? What is expensive to you? I want to find out, right? You say it's expensive, so this price of 208 example, oh no, it's what? 236. So 236 is expensive to you? This is we are role playing now. So you say it's expensive. 236 is expensive to you? So what is not expensive to you? Now I'm trying to find out. Yeah, I'm very intimidating, I know. No, I'm trying to find out. When this kind of we counter this kind of objection, right? We try to find out. And one more thing about me, I can be talking for 2 hours with the client, laughing and all that. When it comes to the money part, you will not see me smile as much. Because we will be very serious about that. Okay, we can laugh, but sometimes they are still laughing, just telling about what we do, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but this is the amount that you have to pay. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I look at him, I laugh also, but I say, okay, but so how do you going to pay for it? I go back to the tone that, okay, so how are you going to pay for this? So he knows that I mean business. In a way, we have to be very serious about the money part. Also, of course, we can laugh along with them. So overcoming objection. Any other objection besides that one?
So maybe you can connect.
No, in that center, research center, because I can get others cheaper than it was, and it's good, right?
So you can get elsewhere and cheaper
Yes.
with the same quality, bang?
They say good, they try it.
They say, who are they, bang? May I know who are they?
Friend lah, my friend, they
Are they doctors? Are they doctors?
But
Are they researchers?
they've been taking about maybe 5-6 years, and okay, so we try to change their mind, but they say, oh, it's so
So it works for them somehow. But have they tried this?
That's why I'm asking you.
No, now we are role playing. I'm asking you. If you're the question who asked me that kind of question, I'm asking you.
Yes.
So have you tried this?
Definitely said,
You haven't tried. How can you tell me my product is not working?
the only thing they said, why is so expensive?
Again, you coming back to the price. At first, you're talking about. You say this thing is not working.
Then at last they said, no needed.
Not needed.
Yes.
But you say why it's not needed because
Yeah.
your friends say, right? That's why. But I'm asking you a question. Have you tried this before?
Me or my friend?
Your friend. Well, I'm talking about you. You're the one who say that
Yeah.
not needed.
Correct.
So we are role playing here.
Yes.
So you're telling me you don't need this. How do you know you don't need this?
Because for me.
Because your friends say that.
No, I tried. I want to.
Yeah, I know. We are role playing, man. You are the person. Okay, I'm the salesman. You are my prospect.
Yes.
You're my prospect. So you are telling me, oh, I don't need this. So I ask you, you say because people tell me, this is this and that, or you yourself have already consumed some other thing. My question to you now, how I will overcome this situation is, have you tried to tell me that my product is not working? Then, whenever you ask question like that corner them, right, you just keep quiet, you see how they wiggle out of this question. If they cannot answer you, then okay, then it's now is the time for me to prove to you that this thing can work. So how many boxes do you want? See, this is one of ways I would overcome objection. Thank you. So, what and any other objection that you have? You have to share with me. If you're telling me you don't have objection, you guys are millionaires now. That means everything that you sell, people buy.
During this pandemic, a lot of people are being retrenched. They want to do the sales, but the partners is about financial. They are financial. Right. But they're willing to buy, to take, but they can say, can I take it by installment? This is always I have come through along my experience selling the product to them at this patient.
Okay. Okay. Installment payment. Okay. Very, very unfortunate. Okay. We are role playing. Every time I do overcome objection, please take it as I'm role playing with the person. So I'm listening to you. I'm the salesman, you're the prospect now. You're telling me you like the thing, you trust the thing, it's just that monetarily you cannot afford for now. Now, I mentioned earlier two things that why people don't buy. One, because they really don't have money. One is trust. So if they don't really have money, unless you want to tell them, you take loan now. I mean, if you really want to help them, I'm not saying we become an evil person. If you really want this, you think you want to try, but then you take loan to buy this. But because I cannot help you unless you want to. Now again, this kind of thing can be avoided. That's why when you ascertain a few things like, you know this person, that's why the form part just now. You can tell whether how much they earn and all. If they cannot afford, you know they cannot afford. Don't proceed, very good, don't tell them. Exactly. So you cut short your meeting with them because you can spend more efficient time with other people. Yes, sir.
How about if they say, can you pay for me too?
I get that a lot.
Now give me free lah.
Let me try first too. You try to, what can happen? You think you take two, you become Superman, is it? Now the reason why I give you taste, right? I give you two first because I want you to taste, not because of the effect. I'll be very honest with you, even the doctor's meds, it won't take effect with just 2 tablets. It will take some time, right? It will take a few consumption before even if Panadol, every 4 hours, if you 4 to 6 hours, if your fever doesn't subside, you take another 2. So how can you tell if you only take 2? The reason why I'm giving you 2 just to taste what is it taste like, and also we can do the test, right? If it's salty, what it means. If it's bitter, what it means. Not to so that I can feel the changes. No, I can't do that. Sorry, this is not a miracle pill. Okay. So how about others? Just now, Kakak, sorry. Ibu, you were saying about an objection. What was it?
My experience. Normally, what I'm doing here is I don't do because I'm a therapist. One customer buy direct. So
Okay.
I'm selling at 188 one box. If they want to buy 2 box, then I say they come back. They say they're not interested in business. So all my product I sell as 188. I get the money direct.
So what's the
So
objection?
if like there are some customers who are interested, this is a real experience. Hajra was the one who helped me to send the product to the house. I already agreed, but that was my fault because I didn't collect the money first. She bought 10 boxes from me.
She ordered 10 boxes. Because she said she didn't pay, that means she didn't buy.
She ordered 10 boxes from me, so I'm willing to give her 2 FOCs. So 12. Then the next appointment, she's supposed to pay me lah. But because I think she needs to eat it first, so I get the help of Hajra to send it over. And you know what? In the evening, she called. Ibu, I tak jadi beli lah. Anak I bilang ada dekat online, can you get it through online? Why pay one shot? You can buy every month. So I tak nak gaduh to their friends. And I also want to lost
Okay.
business.
But you just now you admitted that it was your mistake to allow that to happen. Correct.
I should have collected the money first.
Okay. You must make some kind of policy for yourself, for your business. Okay? You must have this to avoid this kind of situation to happen to you. You must have your own policy that you will keep it with you. Example, in my company, when I do big events I have progressive payment, whether with the government sector or not. But sometimes government sector very difficult to get deposit from them because they only pay 30 days credit, they will pay you then. Otherwise, anybody else, my progressive payment will work like this: 50%
Wait.
30% 2 weeks before the event, 20% after the event. Progressive payment. So that kind of policy I've been holding on to. So it applies to this business also. You must set some kind of